Okay, my controller works.
Oh yeah!
Oh!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Oh! 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 Good heavens! Yo, man, you wanna link the stream, buddy?
Sure, buddy.
Here you go, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
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 Fat. Buddy. Buddy. Boom, chicka 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 boom. Sunlight, it makes me sad. Wish you were my dad.
Let me open up the game ahead of time, cause why not?
You're so stupid. Why would you do that, Martin? Was he fucking stupid?
No.
But he is stupid. We should beat the shit out of him.
What the fuck?
Look at the stupid, dumb, moronic idiot, bruh.
What the fuck?
Boom, chicka boom. What the hell a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
What the hell a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
That's my notes. Oh, that's my notes. Oh, that's the notes that I wrote for the album. Oh my god, I've been working on so much music shit. It was actually buried in there.
Damn. Alright.
Oh, that's Gore of my comfort character.
Oh, that's gore of my
God, if only.
What? What?
I'm gonna do something insane, man. Insane
What?
style, even. I'm gonna start it a minute early.
Holy fuck!
Never mind, I guess that's not looking right.
It
is looking right.
You forgot to change it. You forgot to change the picture at the same.
Oh fuck! Hold on. Like I got the image saved. I just forgot to change it.
I just looked at it and I'm just like, that's not the Mr. Morale cover.
What do you mean? It's the iconic Mr. Morale cover.
Oh yeah, totally.
Can I hashtag see the fucking album cover? Oh yeah!
Oh!
Ooga booga booga booga.
Ooga booga, ooga booga.
welcome to a Garfield Kart bitches review.
What the?
Album review.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've just been getting so many bitches lately. That's all that's been on my mind.
Have you really?
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
yeah, but I've been showing people that they listen. I've been showing black people that that have been listening to Kendrick Lamar, and now I'm getting all the bitches.
Get on the fucking post
I just have to give him a nod and show him who's the goat.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, welcome to Gakar episode 127. Previously on Gakar.
Yeah, we talked about bi-monthlies.
Yep.
Woo! So stupid
Yeah.
idiot gets stuck in a wall.
God damn it! I blame you, you piece of shit.
I blame me too. Fuck.
It's... Anyways, yeah, last time we looked at the, we did our bi-monthly for, what is it, March and April.
Yep.
And the albums we chose is, I forgot the first one's name. I know it's by Jenny. Not Rosie.
Ruby.
Ruby. Yeah, Ruby by Jenny. Then there's, oh god, there's, I Said I Love You First, the deluxe edition by, well, first of all, Ruby by Jenny. That one was incredibly mid, as really just kind of a given with, Blackpink member solo albums.
Wokeness! Oh, it's not over.
Wokeness! Man, that one was weird. And then you got the Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco fucking album, which is I Said I Love You First. The deluxe edition, that one was honest to god terrible.
Yeah.
An album that's meant to be very open and intimate ends up just being shallow and surface level, funny enough. It's meant to be about her opening up about her relationship with him, but it's more just like, I'm over my exes and he gives me good sex. That's all I got from it. For that stupid fucking album, for that stupid fucking fraud. Anyways, the next album we talked about was I forgot the name, but I saw it's by Will Smith.
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story, yeah. It was his first album in 20 years. Yet it sounded like it was made 20 years ago, and it's really fucking funny.
It's just that good.
Yeah, it's totally not incredibly outdated and at times incredibly corny.
Yeah, it is one of those funny albums though, with how it is.
Oh yeah.
It's a big funny guy.
And then you have the April Fool's album from Skrillex, which is fuck you Skrillex, you think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not. I'm surprised I actually remember that name.
That just tells you how good it is.
Yeah, because it was actually like genuinely enjoyable.
Yeah, like unironic. I thought it was gonna be way too try hard with it, but no, it's like unironically funny.
Yeah, like even if like we're not like party inside joke, because I assume there's like a lot of inside jokes. It is still like funny to listen to, and also it goes surprisingly hard at times. So yeah, it was actually the best one out of the bunch.
Yeah, like it actually is a reason to be the highest rated Skrillex album because it's the highest rated Skrillex album.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's about that. Tonight on Garfield album reviews.
Yeah, we are listening to the GOAT. We gotta show black people we listen to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, just like that 1 minute post that you showed me a couple days ago. that I didn't read until today, but. Yeah, it's the second of the week. Next up in line is Kendrick Lamar.
And it's also a bit of a funny timing, because, Not Like Us was a year ago.
Oh shit.
Baked image of a child.
Happy 1 year to Not Like Us.
Yep, it came out on May 4th last year.
Awesome. Fuck, it's been a year already.
and the way people are still being kind of annoying with it.
Yeah, for sure. Like on both sides, really. Like even the ones on Kendrick's side, just like the fucking jokes are just getting so fucking corny. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's an unironically really nice song, but it's like it's a really nice song, and it's really well written, and it has some really damn good lines that like people are super annoying about it. Homelander
Yeah,
image.
yeah. It is like the Homelander image. You know, when someone, someone you low key you agree with, but then they're like say it the most annoying way possible, say low key disagree with them. It's that kind of sentiment. But anyways, yeah, funny time with that. But yeah, we talked. This second week, second week of the month. Yeah, I've talked about Kendrick Lamar before with I think it was like two or no three of his albums, which is To Pimp a Butterfly, and there's Damn, and then there's GNX.
Yep,
I feel like
we
I'm missing
reviewed.
one.
Wait, which one did you say already?
I said Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, and GNX.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah, I knew I was missing one. But yeah, four
Yeah,
albums. Yeah.
five actually. Good Kid and Mad City.
I forgot about that. Metro's booming track.
Metro's booming track.
Good. That one's Good Kid, Mad City. I fucking fell off on Parasitical, honestly. Slap channel's not just is really just making me lose it on him.
Yeah, that one, the Pokemon Go kid was right. I forgot his name even though we talked about one of his albums. I'm sorry.
Misha.
Yeah.
Man, man, he was right. He was so true with that. Man, that video still remains the funniest shit because like it really is just cashing in on the fucking Kendrick Lamar Drake beef and just getting so much shit wrong.
Yeah.
I'll still never forget Metro's booming track. It's Metro
Metro.
booming.
No, it's Metro's booming track.
And Metro's booming track. Metro's. Anyways, before getting too far, getting to the Shark 3 again, we talked about his albums before. They're all great,
Yep.
and now we're talking about I think it's 2023. I should have checked.
2022.
Okay, 22. Yeah, the 2022 album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. The most recent album before GNX, because GNX just dropped by fucking surprise.
Yeah. This one random day, he just felt like
Yeah.
dropping one.
Yeah, I think it was on a Tuesday where he just like fuck it GNX and like holy crap, it's like it's still like fucking great.
Just a random Tuesday.
Like I still remember like all the hype surrounding it, like on Twitter and on my on YouTube, just like just seeing the surprises. You're like, oh my god, Kendrick dropped a new album, and yeah, but yeah, we're talking about the one that came before it, Mr. Morale. Which
Yeah.
I still remember like the talks about it. I haven't like gone, I haven't fully listened to it obviously yet until now.
Yeah, the one thing I remember, there's one thing I remember we'll talk about later.
Yeah, but first, the album cover.
Yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar's family. I'm pretty sure it's actually his real family.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. He's got his wife, his two kids, one daughter, one son, I think.
I think so.
And yeah, it's simple but effective. It's a good cover.
Yeah, just like all his other album covers, it's good, and it's also it tends to become really really iconic album covers. Yeah.
Yeah, with his influence on music and how big his albums are. Yeah, the album covers tend to also be really iconic with how they're all composed and shit. Even the GNX one it released recently, it's already become iconic. Just a simple him next to his car.
Yeah, I know there's a gif of him just like then he just like waves high.
Yeah. But yeah, this album, at least with the physical release, is split into two parts: Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah. So part one, track one, is United in Grief.
Yeah. Why he's still really good at doing up him up on his goddamn.
Yeah, for sure. This one is basically just him reflecting on his career since at the time of this album, it's been 5 years since Damn, so pretty damn long time. And yeah, the hard drums mixed with the smooth piano, and still having the well-written lyrics, it really makes it for like a great opener.
Yeah, goddamn. Again, he really makes you hooked on like those first tracks.
Yeah, it's actually wild, honestly. But yeah, they got the next track N95.
Yeah, this hit hard, honestly.
Yeah, this shit hard, just like with the sex and the music video.
Yeah, this hit hard.
This shit hard.
Like my wiener.
What?
Teehee.
Anyways, yeah, this one's basically about like it's actually just using the N95 mask since this one was was like made during COVID, and there's a lot of like COVID metaphors in this album, but yeah, this one basically like using the mask, the N95 mask, was like the most effective for for a pandemic, but it uses it as like a metaphor for people who just put on a mask to hide their true selves, just faking it to make it, basically having that sort of mindset, just calling them out, basically.
Fake it till you make it, Martin.
No.
Fake it till you make it.
I do also like the repetition at the beginning, where it's just like take off this, take off that, take off this, take off that, just like kind of just like, hey, without these, you're basically just kind of a husk, just a hollow husk, and that's what putting on that sort of like fake persona slash mask does
Yeah.
to you. It just makes you into just basically a husk.
Yeah, you can't wear a mask for smiles for an hour, smile for hours at a time.
God fucking damn it. But yeah, it's really good. This one has a music video.
Yeah, it's where it says this hit hard a lot.
Yeah, and he gets chased at some point in the song.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I don't remember. Yep.
Oka boka.
All right, next one. Next one is Worldwide Steppers.
Worldwide steppers.
You. But this one is pretty funny with basically the fact that it just uses the "Hey yo, what the fuck" soundbite, and like actually like attributing it to a song, to the song in a pretty meaningful way.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, it's actually wild. Like it surprisingly did make me burst out laughing. I'm just like, holy shit! It used the funny soundbite in a meaningful way.
Yeah, truly masterpiece rating.
Yeah, but this is another like sort of reflection song. This one mostly has him reflecting on being secluded from the public, with the 5 year gap, and just sort of reflecting on many things. One of these is just like the times where I fucked white women 2 times, the 2 times he did that, and just sort of like questioning himself on it. Even his fiance at the time, not wife, questioned him on it.
Ew, yucky white woman.
White women, you. But yeah, it does get. But yeah, this sounds silly when I say it, but it really does get interesting when I actually listen to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff. All right, next one is Die Hard featuring BLXST, which I'm assuming just is just Blast and Amanda Reifer.
Yeah, this one's about the movie Die Hard. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, this is basically about him. Just about his struggles about being open in a relationship, especially like towards his again his wife fiance. Considering he's very addicted to sex and also cheated on her at some point.
Yeah, which is pretty bad.
Yep. Then he later
I do
accepts
not
that.
condone that.
Yeah. No, not at all. But yeah. But later on in the song, he accepts that he must overcome the struggles and also just kind of realizes that the relationship he's having with her is like very loyal compared to his past relationships. So
Yeah,
yeah, that was
this is
interesting.
pretty nice.
Yeah. Next one is Father Time featuring Sampha.
Yeah, this one's about his father issues over the
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah, this one honestly hits hard personally, especially since it deals with like the topic of like kind of this expectation that like society has on a lot of men, especially by their fathers, of just like whole like just not being emotional, just trying to hide their feelings, look manly and shit. It's a thing a lot of dudes gone through. Hell, I fucking gone through that, and yeah, it's tough, and I think it's done like super well here, especially with like the instrumental on top of that. It's really beautiful. I feel like that's again it hits hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't relate because I'm not a man, but yeah, I imagine it
Yeah,
hits pretty hard.
yeah, it does. But yeah, good stuff. Next one is Rich Interlude.
Yeah, this one has a feature talk about his own life. I forget what the feature's name was.
Kodak Black. This one, like, yeah, like what Vivian said, it talks about his uprising. And basically just using his rap and his rap skills and lyricism to just essentially just kind of cope with his struggles. Just like how like Kendrick's doing with this album. Just goes to show that we've gone through like a lot of shit and just see it. So sometimes using music to cope with it.
Hashtag relatable.
Yahoo!
Yeah, it is pretty nice though.
Yeah. Next one is Rich Spirit.
Yeah, this one sounds really damn nice.
Yeah, I really like that one. This is one of my personal favorites. Just really like how soothing it sounds.
Yeah, you get like you get like this really smooth beat while he reflects on his like riches in his life.
Yeah, pretty much. And also still maintaining, the humbleness as well.
Yeah.
It's really good. This one also has a music video. Uh, Mainly just him dancing in the house.
Yeah, it's really nice. He does a fun job dancing in his house.
Yeah. Next one is We Cry Together featuring actress Taylor
Oh
Page.
boy.
Uh, this one is like a really wild one.
Yeah.
This one's like a spoken dialogue track where it has like Kendrick and Taylor, who's basically acting as his fiance Whitney. And basically just kind of going like a back and forth, just basically how couples argue. It's very realistic. Both of them do a really
Yeah,
good job
it's
at doing
honestly
it.
really scary at times how realistic it is.
It is. It really is. And again, it's like that. It's like that for the whole album. And the chorus, I think I remember it's like based off a scene in a movie, but just got them going, "Fuck you, man! Fuck you, man! Fuck you!"
Yeah.
It's wild, and it's not even like just an argument too. Even go starts around the second half. Even goes to like more touchy topics like like the patriarchy, and even has like the feature Taylor just talk about like enabling the toxic popular men in in our society. It's really crazy.
Yeah, like there's some like wild name drops there.
For sure. Like Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, it's fucking wild.
And Donald Trump.
And Donald Trump, yeah. Can't forget that. But
And
yeah,
it also comes around at the end to despite that argument they just fuck anyway.
yeah.
And they just end up tiptoeing around the issue.
Pretty much. It's an insane switch. I've been in hear like rumbling sounds at the end to
They're just playing
insinuate that they're playing
basketball.
basketball.
Yeah, they're just playing basketball.
Yeah. I know, really, really insane shock. But that's not all we had to say about the Shrek. There is there. I remember like at the time of this Shrek release, there's been talks about the clean version of it,
Yeah, I remember that.
and yeah, we listened to like the full version, and it's incredibly funny listening to it in full as well.
You. Nah, you.
It's like never kiss your you and you want you.
Yeah, this
Nah,
song
you.
cusses a lot, so it's very comically explicit. So it's kind of insane to see it in a clean version.
Yeah, it just there's just a lot of like blanks. That's probably my like. I think I mentioned this before in like the show. Just like my favorite, like the funniest version of the funniest clean versions of songs would just be like the ones that like blanks out the words
Yeah, and
without
this
any
song
like
and this one just
substitute.
does it. This one curses constantly throughout the song, so it's just constantly like blinking out.
Yeah, and again with the chorus is just really funny because it's just like nah, you, nah, you. It's just, it's just so funny. I remember there's like a fan edit of like the whole thing where like instead of like the curses, it's like kind of like a record scratch thing, which does work better, but it's not as funny.
You know, we need it to be funny.
Yeah, it needs to be funny, not one that works. And yeah, the clear one with the blanks, that's the official release.
Yeah.
But yeah, really funny stuff. Now ending off part one is Purple Hearts featuring Summer Walker and Ghostface Killa.
Yeah, this one it's about learning love both from his partner, but also for the love of God.
Yeah, pretty much, and also just loving through the pain, as insinuated by
Yeah.
the title of it, Purple Hearts, which from what I remember, it's basically like a military declaration that's it was given to soldiers who's been injured in the line of war or line of battle, and yeah, it's basically just again loving through the pain. And
Also,
God fucking damn it.
Mm. Game, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, baby.
Anyways, yeah, no, the features here are incredibly stellar. Probably my favorite features in the album, honestly.
Yeah, they do a really damn good job.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Oh,
Now we get into part two of the album, or disc two in the physical release. It starts off with "Count Me Out."
yeah, kill me out of that.
This one I'm just like, oh yeah, and I can see why it's split into two discs, because this one is basically just the start of kind of a new chapter for him. This one basically just being like him being set on being more open in his relationship, just being more honest with himself overall, and yeah, it's just a nice track.
Yeah, it's just starting to like better yourself. Start the part where he actively tries bettering himself.
Yeah. I also screenshotted a line from the song. Funny enough, this is rare times where I don't just rare time where I screenshot a good lyric.
Extremely very good lyric screenshot.
Yeah, this one says, "Mask on the babies, mask on and off. Wear a mask in the neighborhoods, stores you shop, and a mask won't hide who you are inside. Look around, the reality's carved in lies." Like that shit goes fucking hard.
This shit hard.
This shit hard. And again, the ultra rare like COVID mask analogy that isn't just mask bad. First of all,
Yeah.
just using as a clever way to just like, oh yeah, you know, the mask of who you are inside, instead of just like, I fucking hate mask mandates.
I fucking hate mask mandates. Liberal.
I'm Kid Rock and I fucking hate wearing a mask.
I'm gonna put a mask on the Statue of Liberty.
Anyway, yeah, this song's really good. Count me out.
Yep.
Next one is Crown.
Yeah, this one's about him dissecting his fame and not wanting to be like seen as like a savior of like the community.
Yeah, pretty much. It pretty much just you know, just knowing, just kind of like basically fully accepting like, oh yeah, he can't please everybody, even if some people see him as a savior. And although he does like, you want to be seen as like a leader, he knows he just can't, again, he can't please everybody. As a repeating in the chorus, and so it's just really interesting.
Yeah.
Next one is Silent Hill featuring Kodak Black.
Like the horror video game Silent Hill?
Yeah, like the horror video game.
Holy crap.
Holy crap, Wallace. But yeah, this is basically just kind of about life, success, and fake friendships. Just kind of like being like, just kind of like tiptoeing around the rap scene, and you know how people would just kind of just fuck each other over to get on the top, pretty much.
Yeah. Wild.
It's a really interesting track.
Yep. Also, the About Me mentions that he says, what was the phrase again? Repeat in the song.
Hold
Hashtag
on.
sauce.
For what, Silent Hill or?
Yes. Oh, that was the last song. Whoops. And then.
Even Crown.
Yeah. I got
It
the
was,
whoops. Got a hashtag mixed up.
You're good. You're good.
Awkward sauce.
He did an oopsie. But yeah, again, it's really good, and the mellow trap beat works really well in its favor.
For real, for real. But also, what's the phrase still? I still don't remember.
For Crown, it was
Yeah.
it was like it was something like, I can't please everybody.
Yeah,
I
that
can
was it.
check. Okay, there we go.
Can't
Yeah, he
pee.
says I can't please everybody.
Can't pee.
Can't be. No. Anyways, next one is Savior Interlude.
Yeah, this one's another, guest star, Baby Keem.
Yeah, it was Kendrick's cousin. Basically, has him rapping about his own experiences growing up. From what I remember, it's like basically about like his own struggles. I think one of them was like his struggle with drug addiction. And this one's another interesting interlude. You know, has a really great rhyming from him, and a really nice, powerful violin instrumental. It's really nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And following it up is Savior featuring Baby Keem and Sam Dew.
No way he made it in there.
Yeah. But yeah, this one sort of acts like as a follow up to Immortal Man, where Kendrick just sort of accepts like his of his savior status, but he still wants like people to like to just kind of level themselves on like who they want to deem as a savior, especially since if I remember, like starts off the track by like listing off like influential influential black people like J. Cole, Future, and LeBron James, just being like, yeah, yeah, you know, it made you feel great, but like, you know, it's not a savior.
Yeah.
It's incredibly fascinating, and yeah,
Yeah, it's really interesting. This
yeah.
should be interesting. This is
Next one is
nice.
what
But yeah, what's the next one?
Auntie Diaries.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this one's another really interesting one. This one recalls a story. This one recalls about his aunt who is now his uncle because she transitioned from a woman to a man. And this one just basically reflects on like his ignorancy as a child. You know, just saying the F slur all around without really knowing the ramifications of saying it,
Relatable.
which really does illustrate it well in the song by actually saying this word, which for what I heard caused some controversy, but it does have people being like, no, 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 that's basically kind of the point, you know, it was like an ignorant child, you know, just saying that shit again freely without really knowing the ramifications.
Yep, and yeah, he's expressing regret for that. But also, Kendrick Lamar goes woke.
Woke woke trick Lamar,
Woke Trick Lamar.
Kendrick woke Lamar.
Kendrick. Kendrick woke Lamar.
But yeah, yeah, basically it's just like him like understanding, you know, what trans people are going through, and just, you know, just fully realizing how ignorant he was as a child, and near the end he does it does like does do a juxtaposition between him and like other kids, other black kids saying like the F slur freely to like the one time in his performance in one of his live performances where women went up and said the N word. Basically just marking those as like sort of like teaching women just like how like, you know, how just kind of these words affect people, and that shit can kind of shock, can can just, you know, surprise people. Not everyone's and obviously not everyone's okay with that shit because, you know, they are they are slurs when used the wrong and used in a derogatory way.
Yep.
But yeah, really interesting track.
For real? For real.
Next one is Mr. Morale featuring Tana Leon.
Yeah, this one deals with the titular Mr. Morale. We made it. Woo!
Yeah, it's the half title track of this album. Whee!
Half title track. Woo!
Yeah, this one's also really good. This one more so deals with like generational trauma, and even foreshadows the next track, mentioning his mother's trauma. And again, yeah, it's a really interesting track.
For real.
For real.
It gets pretty crazy.
Yep. Then you get to
also, Drake misunderstood the Mr. Morale trick.
Wait, what?
Drake misunderstood the Mr. Morale trick.
Oh, that was the next track.
Oh, it was? Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Which, speaking of, the next track is Mother I Sober featuring Beth Givens. This one's definitely like the
Mine. It's definitely the what? It's definitely the what, Martin? It's definitely the what? um uh awkward sauce, awkward beans, awkward fries, awkward burger. Oh fuck, Martin's dead. He's in the chat. uh
There we go.
oh, there
Yeah, I
we
think
go.
my Discord bugged out for whatever reason.
You were just like, this one's definitely the most silent.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Holy.
It's definitely the most wet, Martin. It's definitely the most wet.
And that was like no serious chunk in the album too. What the fuck? Why do you have to bug out now?
This is truly an uncanny valley moment.
God damn it. Anywho, yeah, like I said, Mother I Sober featuring Beth Gibbons. This one's definitely the most heavy track on the album, the most personal, and definitely the most tough to listen to.
Oh yeah, it's a very emotional track.
Yeah, this one deals with like mostly like the trauma surrounding sexual assault, especially since it mentions his mother who was previously sexually assaulted as a child, and he even had like recalled a part of his childhood where like his mother like asked him like, oh man, did your cousin touch you? And Kendrick assured her that like, oh no, he wasn't, but like, you know, considering she was a victim of that sort of thing as a child, she just didn't want the same for Kendrick, and this is kind of it's kind of just him realizing, you know, the trauma, just this sort of thing kind of gets to someone really.
Yeah.
It's yeah, again, it's a really tough to listen to.
Yeah, it goes really in depth, and that's the longest song of the album too. It just really tackles the whole topic really maturely.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, that one is the track that Drake misunderstood, and the hard part, and this the hard part 6 this track, where it's just like, oh man, the track that's where you got molested, and it's just like, not only is that a bad bar, it's also like a wrong bar.
He just fucked
It,
that
it,
up completely.
yeah, it's like for on the wrong part, it's just like, yeah, no, it was not Kendrick that got molested, it was his mother, which is really fucked up. But also, why add that as like a roast? Because, well, it's just fucking sad, you know. I don't think that's really a gotcha. It's more just, oh, okay then.
Yeah, that whole track's just really hard. The hard part 6 is just honestly all of Drake's disses are just really weird.
Yeah, and this is just kind of like the cherry on top. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, no matter I suffer, it is a genuinely a powerful track. And yeah, that pretty much just led to you know, facing his self improvement as he reflects on that trauma he has, if not only himself, but you know, his mother, but also just you know, black people in general, especially since, you know, it's kind of keeps secret on like how a lot of black dudes get sexually assaulted pretty often. It's kind of scary, and it does reflect on that reality, really realistically and really maturely.
Yeah.
It does make me emotional, just like at the end where it's just like, you know, he has his wife congratulating Kendrick on his self improvement. Even I mean, like his daughter just being like, yeah, I'm just like, I love you, daddy, I love you, brother, Mr. Morale. It's really nice.
Yeah.
And thus leading to the final track of part 2, which is Mirror.
Yeah, this one is basically despite what what everybody claims, he just wants to be himself. Despite
Yeah, basically just kind of like wrapping the whole thing in like a nice little bow, just You know, just showing his self improvement and just despite everything, like what Vivian said, Kendrick just want to be himself, and yeah, it's a really good way to end it off and this whole theming off basically.
Yep, and it sounds really nice too.
Yeah. And now we got to the digital bonus track, which is the Heart Part 5.
Yep, which was released before the album because from what I see, he typically releases besides the Heart Part 6, he typically releases one of the Heart tracks before the big album.
Yeah. And this is no exception, except for the Heart Part 6, which is an exception. But yeah, this is a really good track.
Yeah, it basically kind of like looks at like his fame and his selflessness throughout his career.
Yeah. It's really interesting, and I do really love the beat for that one. It's really jazzy. I really like it.
Yeah,
This one has a music video.
yeah, and there's parts where his face swaps to the face of another rapper.
Yeah, it gets deep faked because it's just singing from their sort of perspective. It kind of scares me. Deep fakes always kind of scare me, but I'll let it slide before it's implemented in the song.
Yeah, but it definitely does scare me.
It does, yeah, for sure. Like I did not need to see Kendrick Lamar as Will Smith, but I did. Or Kendrick Lamar's Kanye, that one's even scarier.
That was the scariest of them all.
Yeah, especially given Kanye's most recent song that he dropped.
Yep.
Anyways, that was Mr. Morale and Big Steppers.
Man, what a great album.
Yep. Still amazing as always, you know. Really good lyricism, really good beats, just really good overall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now let's finish this race and rank the album. I got hit by the goddamn spring and off the fucking bounce. Awesome.
Hashtag best tracks.
Best tracks. Let's see. I'd say it'd be Uniting Grief, Worldwide Steppers, Father Time, We Cry Together, Crown, Savior, Auntie Diaries, Mother I Sober, and Mirror.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Super Mario.
Super Mario!
Super Mario. Woohoo! Yeah. Boom,
Super Mario in real life. Spaghetti!
Imagine he was a real though.
But he's Super Mario in real life.
Super Mario in real life.
Spaghetti!
Fat.
What?
Oh man, that was such a race.
Yeah.
Boom, chicka boom, boom, chicka boom, boom, chicka boom, 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 in my pants.
What?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sauce.
Fuck off.
Alright, let me.
Where would you rank that album?
Let's see.
Then we put it in the seats here.
No! Probably between Damn and GNX.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, there it goes again. Fuck. Anyway, next time on Garfield Kart album reviews.
Next time.
I noticed we talked about a lot of Peak albums lately. Uh,
We have, yeah.
I was thinking we could talk about some total dog shit album to mix it up,
yeah.
but I'm not sure what.
Yeah. Uh hmm. Trying to think.
The
I don't
Pit Bull
know.
Fart album.
What's an awful album?
What is an album? Awful album.
uh I swear I had like an idea, but like I forgot.
I know. I feel like there should be something.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just like, how do I am blank?
And like, why is there nothing
Nothing in my brain
except the voices?
except the voices.
I think it's been a while since we struggled to find an album like this. We're running out of ideas?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're running out of album ideas? Oh, good heavens, no.
Oh, good heavens. Um, I'm fucking stupid.
That's true.
Well, fuck you.
The hell, there's a Wikipedia page on the worst albums.
Oh, okay.
Why is there why does Elvis have an why is there an Elvis album called Elvis Greatest Shit? What
Elvis greatest shit.
the
Oh, it's a bootleg.
Oh, that explains.
Yeah, it's just yeah, the album cover's fucked up. Apparently, nine track Mind by Charlie Puth is considered one of the worst.
Uh-huh.
That's interesting.
I forgot about that album. I remember people did
Same.
not like that.
Yeah, same. Do you wanna try
Why?
though?
What
I'm
is?
kind of
How many
curious.
bonus tracks are there?
Wait, let me see. In nine track Mind?
Yeah.
Holy crap! What the world? Oh man, it has a Selena Gomez feature.
Hell yes, dude. Fuck, you wanna
Well
talk about
done.
it?
Fuck it, sure.
Alright, ignore a little off tangent they were talking about Ninth Track Mind by Charlie Puth, I guess.
Yep. Considered one of the worst albums according to Wikipedia. Interesting. It should be interesting, actually. I'm actually kind of excited for this.
Yep, see you then. Goodbye.
Bye bye.